I just went live. There it is. Just showed up. Nice. That's what you like to see.
Move your screen around a minute.
Why?
It looks like it's loading on mine.
Oh, it's...
Yeah, that's alright.
Everything okay now?
Yeah.
Alright, good deal, good deal. I think everything should be working okay. Everything seems to be working okay, at least.
Yeah, we got our first person who joined.
Very nice. I'm not looking at it right now, so... Who we got in here? Sven, what's going on, Sven? 67, good to see you. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you also, bud. Freshman, what's going on?
I thought you said you weren't doing band.
Huh?
I thought you said you were doing line, I was doing band.
Oh, I didn't know what groups you were in.
Okay.
I have no idea what groups you were in, so I went ahead and posted that one.
That's all the groups I'm in anyway, so all good.
Yep. Speaker face, IE. What's going on, bud? Just let me know how's the sound quality? How's everything sound? I got a little bit of a different setup here, and I just want to make sure you guys can hear me and everything's okay. So for Christmas, I don't know why I never thought of it, Talks. Every time I stream, I usually got something like underneath my tablet, propping it up, or trying to get an angle on it or something like that. And I don't know why, I never thought of buying like a holder or something like that. So for Christmas, I actually got this holder where I just slide my tablet in it, and it just propped at this like perfect angle.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, I know, right? So it's a little bit of a different setup because I still got it, with my phone and my tablet, but it's a little bit farther apart. But I think these speakers are pretty sensitive and everything. I hope everybody's Christmas was a happy Christmas. Had a great Christmas here. I'm still off. Yeah, Freshman, I have my haha.
You will be for the next 2 weeks, won't you?
Yeah, I'm off for the next 2. I can't say I'm off 100% because I'm helping a buddy out on Monday and Tuesday and maybe Wednesday. So whereas I was supposed to be off 100%, I'm probably going to have to do some things with him, which I already know Monday I'm going to have to. My initial thoughts are the same kind of as what my initial thoughts were before we got the event. You can go back on Zalon Stream or Chefs or whatever. I was a big proponent of Mahaha. I said from the beginning, don't sleep on this Titan because this might be one that you want to have. Build your toolbox. And my initial thoughts from the beginning were the same as they are now. It's all about those corrupted.
Yeah,
It's not nothing to do with the Imperials. It's all about the corrupted. And as we can see, the videos are coming out now of, a Venador smashing things, and I've had several people send me videos and message me about them beating Tarhoons and Achilles and Rostan, and so my thoughts are the same as they were before. This is definitely I'm going to say a meta titan. I'm going to use the word. I'm going to come out and use it. That's right. You heard it here first. Nobody else saying it. I'm going to say this is a meta titan. And the only reason it is because of this corrupted. AB, what's going on, bud? Nice to see you. So, freshman, I definitely think this titan is good. I think it's a meta titan. Those corrupted troops are just absolutely insane. So that's my thoughts on it. The thing about this Titan is you have to get the Titan crit. If you get the Titan crit to 100%, which you can do, there's several ways to do it. You're going to have to send them in to strike real quick, crit once or twice, drop a corrupted or two, then pull them back out. If you get this Titan involved in melee combat, you're dead. Because not only are you not going to be probably call those corrupteds, but your Titan's going to be dead, so you can't call them at all. What do you think, Tox?
Yeah, I agree, but I do like the way the corrupted drop on the enemy troops and not at the back of the battlefield.
Yeah, that's a big thing. You got those corrupted. When you get them, they drop directly on the enemy troops. They don't drop in the front. They don't drop in the back. They drop directly on the troop.
Which is really nice when they drop on grenadiers and at the front of the battlefield.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah, freshman. Those corrupted, I mean, just an initial build, and I had those corrupted doing over 2 million damage and 100% resist everything and 100% resist ranged. And that was just on an initial build. That wasn't sitting down. A lot of times we'll do Titan builds. Me and Tox will talk about it. We'll do this. We'll give each other ideas, or we'll do that, or we'll send each other pictures. That was just on an initial build. That was using Axes of War, and I actually think Forseti's Axes is a little better. Stream's down.
Is it? Not on mine at the moment.
Oh, yeah, mine, stream's down? It seems to be going okay on my end.
It's going alright on mine.
Maybe you got to refresh, Swan. But it still says I'm streaming and everything's good. Let's get it. Let's see what's going on here. We got Betasol, which is we all knew Betasol was going to be a number one.
No surprise there.
Yeah. Now, what is a little bit of a surprise? Top 25 are over 1 million. NTG Wars 29th, nice job. Yeah, we're currently on 128th. We are actually going for 4,000 gems. I just rated 3 of Pisces lids, wake them up. Yeah, we'll leave that dog sleeping. How's that, speaker face?
Just raid his castle, get on with it.
So this definitely I'm gonna say it again. It was somebody. It's a Titan that I said is going to be a sleeper, and you're all going to be mad if you don't get this Titan. Kind of like a lot of people passed over Tarhoons. Kind of like the same way.
Welcome, chance.
What's up, fellas?
What's going on, Chancy Poo?
It's a beautiful day over here in the Midwest.
I'm telling you, it's a beautiful day here. It's cold, and there's still a lot of snow on the ground. But, you know, I'm hibernating like a bear and just staying inside.
Yeah. I was tempted to get a car wash today because the car is so dirty from all the junk on the road. But I'm like, well, probably should wait a couple more days. Try that.
Yeah, it's just going to freeze and crack and everything else.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. You guys get everything you want for Christmas?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't get anything with a bow underneath of my Christmas tree, so no.
Well, you did get on the red light, so you got what you wanted.
Well, I got what I wanted, but not what I really wanted, you know.
Oh, good.
But yeah, I had a great Christmas. You know, I went to see family and friends and my brother, and he came down for dinner here. Fixed that prime rib. It was absolutely wonderful. So it was, and then I fell into a food coma. I swear to God, I fell asleep, woke up like 45 minutes later, smoked a cigarette, fell asleep again. That's all I did. I swear to God, I went to a food coma or something. You know, like doing that like 3 times. Then I finally said, well, maybe I should go to bed.
That sounds like a good day.
It was a great day. It was a great day. And I'm off today, and I was like, Talks, what are you doing? You wanna let's do a live stream, see what's going on. Everybody's probably at home, just relaxing. Do a little live stream, gets people's blood pumping a little.
Yeah.
Happy holidays, Jim.
Well, happy holidays. What's going on?
Sounds like you had a good one.
Oh, I had a great holiday. Always loved Christmas. One of my favorite holidays. So how is Prometheo doing? I can't believe that you got torn away from Cyberpunk.
Well, you know, real world obligations sometimes pull me away from the computer, and when I see a notification pop on the phone, then I'm not against to joining a live stream.
Very nice, very nice. Now, well...
And this is the first event I'm doing since the last Dragon Slayer, which I can't even remember which one that was, Iangura. So, I've got Mahaha now, leveling him up, and, you know, just kind of trying to get rolling with those Imperials.
Yep. I mean, actually, one of the people in chat asked me what I thought about, you know, Mahaha and stuff, and I said my 2 cents and gave him what I thought. What do you think?
I think he's an attacker, and that you shouldn't get too fixated on what your expected results are going to be until you get him out and test him. But Imperials have a lot of potential, and yeah, especially with the 2x attack buff, I think that there's a lot of possibilities here. Obviously, with all the Dragon Slayers, you want to keep them alive so you can get their aura going, and with Mahaha, that's even more important because you need crits in order to get your corrupted troops.
Yeah,
so,
you got to keep them alive.
It's a little bit niche. ERU Elite is kind of in rest mode and just going for gems right now, and I still finished the event, and you know, I'm cool just getting one of these guys and playing around with them.
Gotcha. That's what I'm doing now, just leveling Mahaha up and taking him out for a spin.
He can beat Iangura, so that's all he wants. There you go.
Well, he could, from the videos that I saw, that he could beat Rostan too. But I'll be honest with you, it doesn't surprise me because I was a fan of his from the beginning. Once I saw the corrupted troops and, you know, what they were going to be all about. The only thing I don't really like is you call them with Titan crit.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I'm not a big fan of on this Titan. Because to me...
My thought on that is that I'm probably going to play around with solo builds once I get him up into the 30s or 40s when, you know, he won't just drop like a rock. And for now I'm using potions and tokens to try and get to the top relics and get him leveled some. But when I get into the point where I'm just grinding with them, I'll probably put Shadow Dancer on him so that he doesn't get knocked out by Grenadiers, and let him get in and get some crits and call down the corrupted troops. And I might not use Imperials behind there. I might be using some other troop, because you do get 200 armor for all troops, and so maidens are going to be pretty tanky. Panthers could be a pretty good option. You could go Grenadiers and count on the armor, keeping them alive some. There's some things to play around with on this Titan.
Yeah, anytime they say troop, you could play around with it a lot and put different troops out there, whatever you want to do, which is a good thing.
And the relics at the end of the event are phenomenal. I mean, that
they're
last run, I underestimated it at first, but when I started looking, I'm like, Jesus, that's like a banner of war for Ice Titans.
Yeah, I've maxed out 2 of them. I can't max a third out yet, but I've maxed out the the antique.
The heart and the grasp.
Yeah, the heart and the yeah, exactly, the heart and the grasp.
Yeah, I think it's all about the heart and the Draco Glacius. That last amazing for this Titan.
That was the last one. I maxed out the grass first before I did the Draco's Glacius. And the reason, well, let me go to it. Where the hell's it at? There was a reason I did it.
Because you wanted those corrupteds to do damage.
Oh, the big reason I did it is because of the armor piercing. The corrupted get health and they get armor piercing.
Yeah.
I think that's why I did it.
I'm not going to argue against that. I just feel like you get a lot of stuff on this Titan in the skills, especially with the 2X's when you're attacking, and so you don't really have to, boost fundamental stats. It's more for me about the special, the special things like, the resistances that are kind of more exotic.
Right. Well,
Speaking of resistances, Prometheo, did you hear the bad news about the relic with the elemental resist?
No.
Advertised it at 20 and it's only 18. Talks told me.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
He maxed out his relic and he showed me that, and I was like, oh man, what a ripoff.
You mean the egg?
Yeah, right? Talks?
No. In this event.
Yeah, this
in this event. Oh, okay.
They advertised it, and it was in the blog as 20% elemental resist. Is that correct, Talks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it maxed out. It only gives 18.
Yeah, I fully support people like sending in tickets and raising holy hell on streams about stuff like that. But personally, I'm so far beyond expecting anything out of these developers in terms of quality. It's just I mean, how much do they really have to quality control every week anyway? I mean, it's like, you could fit everything that they release in this game into, a very small, I mean, you could drop it into a PowerPoint presentation in 3 slides, and if you just created a memo format where you have the developer who's actually coding it into the game, put it into a PowerPoint memo and say, here are the stats that are in the game. Here is the art that is in the game. Here is the name that is in the game. And they put those things into just a Word document or a PowerPoint document and hand that to the person who does the webpage. Then they would only be able to get that wrong if they're just not capable of using the English language, which most people in the United Kingdom are actually capable of using.
That's funny.
Missed you, buddy.
And yet they still managed to fail at that level.
Sean M.I.E. Hey, thank you for stopping by, bud. Appreciate it. Kubla-san Indian. I'm waiting for Corrupted Elias. Mustafa, glad you're here. Nice to see you. And I'm sorry if I shred your name like that. Yeah, the devs and what they do. Well, lazy ass Brits.
Like I said, just do a memo. For God's sake, the players demand it. Do a fucking internal memo so that the right stuff goes on the blog.
I don't know what we would do if we ever got the right information, to be honest.
Oh, and by the way, with more than 10 days of notice as to what's going to happen in the game. I mean, come on. It's been years now they've been hiding the ball in this game. Like, can't you just give us, like, a 4-week runway? I mean, most of the players have been around for years now. Just tell people what's going to happen. You know that we're not going to play the shitty events.
Well, funny you should say about that because, a couple of weeks ago when they dropped the blog and they said they had a calendar and you could download, I was like, oh, wow, cool. Maybe they're going to give us, like, a month at a time. No, it's the same thing as the fucking blog.
Yeah, it's just, they're just being, I can understand for like a year, 2 years, fourth or fifth year of the game now, and they still want to hide the ball for like, not telling us what's happening next month. I mean, we get the signals. We know what's happening. At least we know very much that we're not going to do more than X number of events within a 6-week period. So just tell us which ones we want to do.
Yeah. We've been saying that for years, though. With what they do is just, and I don't know how many people set tickets into that. Just tell us we have to set these teams up. We have to get people moved. We have to get invites set. We have to, we have teams that are going for top 50, top 250, 4,000, whatever it is. Just let us know.
Yeah. I mean, I'll admit I've been a little bit lazy lately and distracted. I mean, to be honest, I've had a incredibly disruptive couple months on a personal level, and then had the Christmas holidays on top of that to worry about. So, it's just like, my attention has not really been on the game. And then on top of that, Cyberpunk. But the reality is that the cadence of events has been difficult for me to manage in terms of player interest levels. Just to keep my team filled up with anybody who wants any kind of rewards has been more work than it used to be, and more work than it's worth. And so my team has gone into rest mode and fallen to Champion League, which I'm sure Chance thought we were already in Champion League. Newsflash, we're back in Champion League. And the reality of it is, I don't know whether I'm going to push them to get back to Masters, because it's just not worth it to hassle with it. Just play the game at your own pace, and if you want to just join us and get some gems, then do it. Otherwise, go up to the ERU top team and do top 50, or whoever you want to do it with. But I mean, I just couldn't really care about it anymore, and frankly, the continuing bugs in Assault are so egregious that I can't even get excited about making content for the game anymore.
Right. Oh, there's bugs left and right all over the place.
Well, the really bad thing about Assault is they responded to that and said, hey, don't be a bad puto. And then nothing ever came of it,
Yeah.
There's still people using Anubis. I don't know if they still got the bug in there, but people still using Anubis.
They do. Why do you think the top 50 is littered with a bunch of Anubis icons?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I heard about another bug where someone got like 300,000 damage on one level because it kept dropping maidens in as fast as they could kill them.
Extinction. I've seen screenshots. They must have dropped 150 store maidens in there.
Oh, dude, I actually really enjoyed that because I took a few extra, once I started to notice it, I took in some extra lightning spells and just would wipe out like 10 maidens for a lightning spell. It was great.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wasn't to the extreme of extinction. It wasn't a whole screen of maidens. But the last minute, dozens and dozens and dozens started to drop. And I was like, well, if they're going to keep doing this, I'm just going to bring in some lightning star spells.
Well, and something like that, I mean, like I didn't have it. I didn't get it. I didn't have that glitch. or bug or whatever you want to call it.
It's only on like one. It's only on like one map, but it does. It happens for some people. I don't know what the thing is.
Well, exactly. But the point I'm trying to make here is that you had it getting 35,000 damage, going through assault like a knife through butter, and I'm trogging along on a fucking event I can't stand anyway, just trying to get some free shit.
Yeah.
You know, they got so much shit going wrong in the fucking game. I'm tired of contacting fucking customer service and getting we'll respond within 24 hours. Motherfucker, you responded to me now. Why don't you just say something?
Oh, Jim. Oh, Jim. I mean, look, I started playing this game, you know, I guess it's 3 years now. More than 3 years, isn't it? Maybe 3 years ago. Yeah, 3 years ago. And I started doing YouTube videos like 2 years ago. And, you know, my whole thought was that the game is going to keep improving and, you know, all this stuff is going to get worked out if we just keep raising it and being patient. And to some extent that's been validated. But on another level, it's like this whole COVID period, we've seen such a degree of disengagement from the developers that, you know, it's not very encouraging. And I can see why a lot of players have tuned out. Yeah.
Right, yeah. Unfortunately. That's the biggest thing we've asked since day one is communication, and it just doesn't happen.
Yeah, unfortunately. Even the people who are paid to worry about this game can't make the time to just have a small list of, you know, people in the community that they'll exchange emails with and, you know, accept some sort of weekly briefing that we organize for them, you know, which we've offered. I'm sure that they've heard it on live streams. We've offered that, or, you know, that they used to do that kind of thing with a small set of the SPPs, and you know, some of those SPPs are still involved in the game and could provide that kind of forum for them, and they're just not interested in it. And, you know, we've all lamented a lot of the pacing of the Dragon Slayer rollout, you know, the Zabacle and you know, Zabroken.
Zabacle?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Look at this week's rollout. Look at this week's rollout. You don't have Chef talking about a blog. You just have all these guys with the test accounts drop, and then the next day there's a blog. That was kind of weird.
Well, the event itself, I got the event went live at 9 o'clock, started streaming. Most people didn't get it till 2 hours later at 11.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Monty? Glad you're here, bud. Who's got my stream going? I can hear.
Yeah, someone's got echo on.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go. Maybe.
Monty said, "Is there magic in your street?" Yeah, somebody's got it on.
I'm in the man cave, so I'm innocent.
Is there magic in your stream? Whenever you stream, automatically wake up. Hey, sorry. I try to sleep at 10 and now wake up after 2 hours. My sleep cycle is fucked. Well, you're a cat. You sleep all day anyway. What's the difference? I mean, come on, man.
Well, trying to bring it back around to topic, I think at this point most players are debating, is this one worth getting, or should I just wait for the Goliath Dragon Slayer to get Gaia? And I think a lot of people feel like there's better relics for Goliaths. They're tougher to kill. They do a lot of damage. The big stinking Goliaths look pretty cool, and there's the champion relics. So, you know, Gaia's going to be a champion. So why not just wait for a champion instead of another berserker that uses Shadow Dancer?
And I understand that. I just think this is, you know, I said it, you know, when this Titan first came out on Zalon Sleep, I told everybody, don't sleep on this Titan. Build your toolbox and get it. I said, you know, I think it's a good Titan. It has good skills, and the only thing I would change, like I said, is the Titan crit. Raise it up or do troop crit would have been better, I think. But, you know,
and that level of positive feedback comes from a guy who does not have Forseti's Axis, right, Jim?
No, I don't have Forseti's Axis or Axe of War.
Ooh, yeah.
I don't have either one. But you could do a good build and beat Rostan without them.
Yeah.
You know that.
See, I'm not too worried about Rostam because I can do that with the Zabavs, but I cannot beat Iongura with Zabavs or Tarhuns. So I'm really excited for Maha for that reason.
Right.
Because everybody has Iongura on the freaking. I mean, I have it on my garrison, so.
Yeah, it's, you know, and I can understand a lot of people are going to wait on Gaia or the, you know, the Spearman one or the Goliath one, and that's just fine. I mean, I'm going to get them all anyway, but I just, maybe it's just because I've always liked Imperials, you know, that's why I'm so excited about this one. I mean, I got them yesterday, and I've been just leveling them up. But that's okay. Everybody has their favorite. And hey, Christian Woods, nice for you to jump in. What's going on, bud? Vintage, someone has on Discord has their volume up too high. They just need earphones or turn down their volume. Oh, is that what it is? I thought it was echo or feedback from like somebody had the stream on or something.
My last thought on Mahaha is, you know, I come back to the fact that the corrupted Imperials require Titan criticals in order to drop. And to me, when you compare that with Zabava, it's absurd that you're requiring more in order to get the corrupted troops from a later release Titan. I can understand with the ones where it's like they only drop after you've lost a troop, because that actually has defensive tactical value. But to say that you have to get a Titan crit in order to get the corrupted troops is really dictating how you play the Titan and crippling the defensive value. And so I think Mahaha is going to be fun to play, and I look forward to, you know, making it work. But it did just so many things about the way these things are done that don't really make sense and could have been thought through more carefully and balanced against the earlier releases so that people feel like there's good value.
Right. Well, that would have been one of those times where somebody in the community, a good tester, would have been nice. But I regress. Hazelon, what's going on? Nice of you to jump in, and that's right, I'm streaming for a third time. I was going to stream yesterday, but I fell into a food coma after eating prime rib and stuff. I just couldn't do it.
What did you do? Poison yourself, John?
Ah, dude, I ate too much prime rib, I'm telling you. It was so good. Whew.
Hey, Jim, what's the opposite of progress?
Backwards, I guess. I don't know the word for it.
Congress. You know that. Congress.
Oh, Jesus. Congress. Don't even get me started on them assholes. And you know, it's not even about whether you're left or right, whether you're Republican or Democrat. It's to me, it's not even about that anymore. You were put in that position to do the best job that you possibly can for the people. You're not doing that job, in my opinion. None of them are. I'm mad at Democrats. I'm mad at Republicans. I'm mad at leftists, right, independents, whoever. I don't care. I'm mad at them all. They all pissing me off.
I agree. This feels like the most dysfunctional year of the federal government. And honestly, the state governments have, in many cases, picked up the slack in some areas, but it has also revealed the complexity and you know, haphazard nature of our system when the federal government isn't setting the lead. But there have been so many instances this year of the U.S. federal government just not doing the job, and that's the most frustrating thing for me.
Vintage, have a Titan crit decide on corrupted drops, utter dooms the Titan on defense. Well, yeah, I mean, you can't put this Titan on defense, because y'all know, you see that, if you go in and see Mahaha, all you got to do is kill the Titan. That's all you got to do. Perhaps they did this by design, or more likely total accident because they don't know what the hell they are doing. It could be either one. Yeah, Monty, D actually messaged me last night. I forgot to take pics and send them. I don't know. I think I was so hungry. Because after I got the prime rib out, I took those drippings from the prime rib and I skimmed the fat off and stuff. And I made this incredible. Usually people like au jus with prime rib. I'm not a big au jus person. So what I did was I made this incredible, tasty gravy to put on the mashed potatoes.
My God, that sounds good.
I mean, the flavor was just so intensified because I used the drippings from the prime rib. Oh, it was just absolutely incredible.
I gotta say, Jim, when I heard you say prime rib drippings, I was hoping the next word was going to be gravy, and it just sounded so good. I bet you had such a good meal.
Oh, it was great. It was absolutely delicious. Because I do a prime rib every Christmas. I'll do the traditional turkey, or sometimes I'll switch up and I'll do a ham on Thanksgiving instead of the turkey once in a while. But Christmas is just about the prime rib. I mean, I had a Ford bone. It was over 10 pounds. It comfortably fed 4 people, and I still got half a rib left. You know, I guess I still got half of it left.
Bro, what'd you guys eat for Christmas or Christmas Eve?
Well, thank you for the segue, Chance. You're such a good interlocutor. We had a very, like, the most normal, average, everyday dinner you could possibly imagine. But lunch was great. So for dinner, we just did mac and cheese with canned trout fillets from Trader Joe's. That was just like, basically we just had to feed the kid, and he doesn't care. But for lunch, we did the super premium version of almost the same thing. We had gone to Italy and gotten fresh squid ink pasta and crab cakes, and I did an Alfredo sauce and added some Parmesan cheese, and it was out of this world. That was some white wine.
Yeah.
It was lovely.
Classy SOB.
Yeah, that's the bougie West Coast version of what Jim had.
Fishing white wine, yeah.
Well, like, I don't even cook my prime rib the way, most people put it in the oven. I use an electric roaster because it seals and it intensifies all those flavors and just keeps those juices in. What I do is I put a digital probe straight into the center of the meat, and then, take it out. I took it out at 114 degrees and cooked about 10 degrees. It was like 9 degrees more it cooked up. So it was about 124 to 123, something like that, right in that nice rare state.
Nice. I'm not trying to insult your, cultural upbringing or in any way, minimize your techniques, because I think that you have amazing cooking process there, Jim. But I just want to legitimately ask: have you ever tried a sous vide or contemplated it?
No. To me, there's just something about that, about basically cooking a meal in water. That just doesn't sound good to me.
See, the thing that I learned when I was living overseas for a bit in Ukraine is that there are a lot of ways that you can twice cook things that are more than twice as good. And, sometimes, these alternative cooking techniques work really well when you do a finish, like, charring it on the grill or something. I think that for my money, it could be interesting to attempt some sort of a beef tenderloin sous vide followed by, charring on the grill. But I've never done that.
Chef would probably be the person to ask, because he's probably used that cooking technique. I'll be honest. I've actually never even used that cooking technique, even when I was in the business.
That's a good point. We should ask Chef about this and see what he says.
Even when I was in the business, food service business for 20 years before I started getting into, trucks and the oversize and the stuff I do now. I didn't even use that technique when I was in the business. So he might be doing it. I don't know if he does it, but he's more up on everything.
I'm born and raised in the South, South Carolina. My dad was, raised on a farm in Georgia. And, for my money, smoking meats and using a slow, traditional slow cooker are the way to go with big slabs of beef and pork.
Oh, I do that. I'll do pork butt that way. I'll do brisket that way. I've never cooked a prime rib out, but I'll do tomahawk steaks that way too.
Yeah. And smoked turkey is, at the top of the food chain, in my opinion, as well.
Never had smoked turkey.
You never smoked a turkey?
No, I've never smoked a turkey. Never deep fried one. I've eaten deep fried turkey when I've been at my brother's. Like 2 years ago, he did Thanksgiving and he deep fried a turkey. Absolutely wonderful, but I've never deep fried one myself.
Well, it used to be that smoking food was challenging because you had to manage the wood chips and the heat just right. Nowadays, you just go buy yourself a Traeger, dump in a bunch of wood pellets, toss the meat in, and just set a timer, and it's super easy.
Oh, jeez. Takes kind of the fun out of it, doesn't it?
The fun part's the eating.
Well, that's true. Chance, how did your prime rib and everything come out, bud?
No complaints. Everybody was happy.
So
Tell you what.
Prime rib as well. All right.
Yeah, well.
And that was the first time that I've done prime rib on a Christmas Eve. But yeah, that's the way to go. Everybody's happy with that.
Well, it's funny. I did prime rib. Dee did prime rib. Chance did prime rib. Churro did prime rib. Val did prime rib.
Wow. I feel like I'm almost un-American eating seafood.
I just don't think you could go wrong with it. Whether you're trying to impress somebody that's coming over for dinner, or if you just want to have a grand dinner yourself in style with I think is the king of meats. Even when I get steaks, I like the bone-in ribeye steak over the filet or a New York strip or something. You can't go wrong with it.
Everybody's a fan of turkey. Everybody wants the dark meat usually. If they get the white meat, they need gravy and stuffing. But prime rib, it's like, yeah, nobody's complaining.
Yeah.
Only talks if it's not cooked.
Yeah, talks.
What'd you do, Talks?
Roast pork and a crown of chicken.
Oh, okay. Jim, I just got the TV on level 36. You're getting after it with this new guy.
I'm trying to. I use my XP bottles. I'll see where I could get on Monday. For the fusion. I don't think I'm going to be able to max them though.
But he will be a boost titan for next week probably. So
yeah. Even if I don't do the event, I'll still grind with him and raid, and that way I get the maximum souls for free stuff. Christian, I've used a sous vide. The finish on an iron skillet. You get to try. Okay, so you sous vide it, you cooked it, and then you finished it in an iron skillet. What, to get like the crust? I would assume.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Because the sous vide, the whole thing about the sous vide is that you cause the meat to the correct level of cooking throughout in a uniform temperature at the lowest possible temperature that causes it to be safe to eat. And you retain all of the juices so that you haven't actually desiccated the meat at all, but it is completely cooked to the level of being safe to consume. And then your meat is ready to be finalized. And so by putting it in an iron skillet and just searing the outside, or you're giving it that nice, like, charred flavor on the outer layer without actually damaging the meat any more than you have to.
Huh. I don't know. I'm assuming you need a special equipment for this.
Yeah, there's a device that you basically seal things in a Ziploc bag and then immerse it in water so that it cooks over time at the exact temperature.
Oh, okay. Hey, Paulo, what's going on? Aye! Hashtag Merry Christmas. Not that you guys probably didn't know it, but BMT is not into change a lot. I don't know.
What's changing for you?
The whole cooking method he's talking about. I don't even know if I try that.
I'm not saying you have to. I'm sure you got a good method. Do it your way, man.
Oh no, my method's superior. That's the only thing that's changed in my method for prime rib over the years is I now use, like I said, I use an electric roaster instead of putting it in the oven. That's the only thing that's changed about that. But the kind of prime rib that I get, and it's a prime grade of meat, and it's not choice or anything, and deboning it and putting them back on and tying them up, and the whole method has been the same for years. The only thing that's changed is the cooking. I love barbecue on barbecue. Hey, there's nothing wrong with barbecue. Now, barbecue is not the same as smoking, right? You and your cat. But actually, I cheated on the mashed potatoes. I didn't feel like making homemade mashed potatoes, so I heated some Bob Evans mashed potatoes up in a container, which they're a good product.
You're talking about those little mashed potato packets?
No, I don't know if you call it a packet. It's in like a plastic container. It's Bob Evans. You just microwave it for 3 minutes, stir it up, and then microwave it another 2 minutes, and then you're done.
Lazy animal, you.
I just did.
Yeah, that's laziness, that is.
Yeah, I just didn't feel like peeling potatoes and boiling them and mashing them and everything else. So I just got Bob Evans mashed potatoes, which, like I said, is a damn good product. It has the butter and the cream in it and everything, and white pepper, just like I'd put in mine. See, y'all got me hungry now. I know after the stream I have to go eat me some prime rib. And I don't know if you know it, but a really, really good thing to make for prime rib, which you probably got leftovers, Chance, is thinly shave it, put it on a good Italian bread with some sweet peppers and onions.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I do the sandwich thing. Yep. Although for 20 pounds of crap, we didn't have very much left over, I'll tell you that.
Well, you had a lot of people, though. I mean, you had a big prime rib. You had 2 of them, I know, but you still had a lot of people, though.
Yeah, I had 11 people over here.
Yeah.
Now half of us have corona. That's very sad, but anyway. No, not really.
I gotta go, gentlemen. It was great talking to you. Have a good one.
Hey, Promethea, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Paulo, turkey and beef joint for me, it was amazing, but here in the UK, we are on the Tier 4 restricted rules, so no family time today. So you can't even get family, you can't even go to somebody's house?
No.
Whoa.
I mean, okay, Talks. Let me ask you realistically: if you went out to get your car to go to your dad's house, would like what? One of the police would stop you?
No.
Okay.
Technically they should, but technically they don't. Or they won't.
I guess here's the next question: Is this Tier 4 thing? Is this a national? Is this a law, or is this something that you're? Because I don't know how everything works over there.
Like an advisory, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, is this an advisory or?
It's an advisory. They haven't made it into law.
But they can make it into a law.
They can, yeah.
So technically, they can't really do anything if you went to get your vehicle to go visit your dad.
They can give you a hefty fine, but that'll be about it.
Okay, what's the fine for?
For breaking the rule.
Okay, but it's not a law.
No, it's in.
I've heard that here, though, too, Jim. I've heard $150 tickets for people doing anti-corona stuff.
Yeah, but, I mean, they have the same thing around here, but people's taken it to court and they've been thrown out.
Oh, okay.
Because unless it's an actual law, and like around here, a lot of, like in PA, Ohio, and West Virginia, the cops have already said, look, it's not a law. We can't tell somebody how many people they can have at their house and whether they could go leave or not. That's martial law. I mean, that's, that's crazy.
Like, if we can't, we're not supposed to go into a shop without a mask. But if you do, you can get fined. It's not law, but they do fine you for it.
Okay, again, fine you for what? Because to me, if you go into a shop and you're supposed to have a mask on, like here, is the same thing. There's usually somebody at the front door, and like yesterday, I had to go downtown real quick, and I walked in, and I forgot to put my mask on. There's somebody at the front door right there saying, hey, don't forget your mask. I'm like, oh, shit, forgot. And I put it on. Now, if I didn't have a mask, and that person told me to leave, that is private property. I would have to leave. Or I can make a big scene like you see a lot of these Karens do in these videos on YouTube.
Okay, but we haven't got people at the door.
Okay, why not?
Because they don't. They just fine you if you go in without a mask.
Okay, but that's my question. What are they fining you for? How are they fining you? It's not a law. It's if you either choose to wear a mask or you don't wear a mask.
And if they call the police give you a ticket for breaking the COVID rules.
Again, I don't understand breaking the COVID rules. How you could get a ticket.
It's slightly different in the UK. We can get tickets for not breaking the law.
And I think the UK takes it more seriously than the US does in general. So,
well, and I'm not trying to be an ass talk. I just don't understand the whole thing. And I'll be honest with you, Chance. They're a lot. They got two new strains over there. They got a lot of shit going down over in the UK.
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Do you guys have the worst of it, Talks?
The worst what?
You have the worst of it? I didn't hear about strains morphing. That sounds a little crazy.
Yeah, we got a strain that morphed in the UK, and then we got a strain that morphed in Africa and has been recorded to be in the UK. So we got two new strains.
Jeez Louise.
They had their border shut down, Chance. Like, the countries around the UK wasn't letting nobody from the UK into those countries.
40 countries locked their borders to the UK.
Wow.
Yeah, they definitely got a lot worse off over there.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like we're going to be a national lockdown by New Year. Now, is that going to be a different lockdown? Or like, is that going to be what they were talking about before, a Tier 5, or is that going to be the same one? Or
No,
What up, everybody?
hey, what's up, Pisces?
I literally just woke up.
Nice.
Did anyone see the challenge reveal videos that I posted?
No, I haven't watched it yet. I got a notification of it. I just haven't watched it yet.
you saying 5 is not a thing, Tox? 4 is the max?
Huh?
You're saying 4 is the max? There is no tier 5?
Unless they put in a tier 5, but if we got 40% of the country on tier 4, but they're looking at putting 100% of the country on tier 4 by the new year.
Jim, what tier are we in the United States? Are we 2, 3? What are we?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I just know, listen to what the governors say, and like I said, I mean, I go down to a shop and look. You go into a shop and they're requiring you to wear a mask. You either put the mask on and comply with it, go do your shopping, and you leave, or you say, no, I don't want to do that. And when they ask you to leave, fucking leave. Don't make a scene. Don't be an ass. They have a right to tell you to wear a mask, actually, because it is a private company. It's private property.
Well, and at this point, I think we're all educated enough where if we walk into a place without a mask and somebody says, hey, where's your mask? Your response better be, oops, I'm so sorry. I mean, I think we all know what's going on.
Yeah, just like with me yesterday. I had it in my pocket, but I was more concentrated on getting what I needed and getting out and back home than I was putting the mask on. And that, and the person at the front desk, hey, where's your mask?
There's also places where if you're wearing a mask, they're like, take it off.
Really?
That I've never heard. I've never heard that.
Yeah, I know. I've read quite a lot about some places where they're anti-maskers, and they literally have signs, you cannot enter the store with a mask.
What?
I haven't heard of.
Only in America.
Yeah, right. Because that's the first I've even heard of that.
Anyways, I'll be hopping off. If you haven't watched the video, go watch it, and then we can discuss it later.
All right.
All right. Bye, Pisces.
Later, Pisces. There's different things going on all over the country. But people in chat, if you don't have Mahaha, you need to get him. Remember, you heard it here first. He's a meta titan.
Polo says tier 5 is a national lockdown.
Okay.
So if they do a tier 5, that means that you wouldn't be going to work either, Talks.
I'm an essential worker because I'm working with food.
Right, but
People still got to eat.
well, I understand that, but you make desserts. I don't know if people have to eat desserts.
Believe it or not, our dessert orders have gone up by 50% this year within COVID.
Holy mackerel, 50%?
Yep.
That's huge number right there.
And when you're producing so many million a week, it's a big amount of money.
Yeah, that's a lot of money right there. That's a huge number, 50%. Kidding me? They ever did that here? I'd be like, okay, I'm good with that. Put me on lockdown.
Can you imagine how much money Grubhub and DoorDash is making right now?
Oh, they're making a killing. Oh, there's no question about that. Well, not only DoorDash and Grubhub, but like around here, because I do live in a smaller community, and it's not like New York or Seattle or San Francisco. A lot of the local restaurants and even KFC, McDonald's, and Wendy's, they're delivering the food too, because we don't have Grubhub and Uber Eats and stuff.
Oh, we don't. Okay.
So I could call McDonald's, which is in the next town over, and I say next town, but it's only 5-minute drive from where I live, and they would deliver food to me.
So how many people are in your? That must be pretty small. How many people are in your town or city?
My city has a little less than 5,000 people.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I live in a smaller community. Each of these towns around, the next town north of me is 5 minutes away. The next town south of me is, 10 minutes away. East is 5 minutes away. Just go over a bridge. They're all pretty close together towns, but they're all small towns too. They're not big towns. Shady Side, where the men are men and the sheep are scared. Monty Snake, he's floating a big amount of money. Who's floating?
He's talking about you, Jim.
Me? How the hell am I floating the money? Shit. I spent it all on a prime rib.
I can't believe you spent that amount of money on it.
It's expensive.
Yeah, they're expensive. Well, Val posted a picture of her prime rib. Hers was $200 and some.
Jeez. Mine was 100. I thought I was going crazy.
Mine was $115.
Really?
Yeah.
Man.
Talking about Tox. Oh, yeah, well, Tox is a bigwig in that company. He's rolling in the money. That's Mr. Tox to you, Monty. Gotta love being on vacation, not having to work, and just chilling. Songray Joven, what's going on? Aye, hashtag instigators here. My Christmas, Songray, my Christmas was absolutely wonderful. I mean, the gifts, and I mean, I'm older now. We're all adults. The gifts isn't important and what you get and stuff, but wow, I had a phenomenal dinner. And if you ask me about it, I will talk about it again because it was fucking epic.
Youngblood, how was your Christmas? You have a good one, buddy? Let us know in chat.
It's a wonder somebody hasn't messaged me saying Fly is streaming.
I was just thinking he's going to say something like, oh, yeah, I was just hanging out watching Lord of the Flies stream.
Well, I swear to God, every time I stream, it seems like 5 or 10 minutes later, he starts streaming.
You and Zalon, it's weird, yeah. It's like, well, I got to give the people options because nobody wants to listen to these dicks. Just spreading knowledge. What a great guy.
Dropping some knowledge. Dropping the mic like it's hot. There you go, Loaded Fly. LOTF, baby. LOTF for Prez.
I think it's time we did a drop and roll, Jim, next week. It's a nice dead week next week. We could have some fun.
Well, who's all going to do that?
Huh?
Who's all going to do that? What, art, war? Or legends?
We could get some people together and drop and roll.
I'd be down for that. I mean, at least I'm so tired of just grinding VP and shit that fuck.
How long have you been level 25, Jim? Year? Maybe a year and a half, too.
Talks to it's so long that I don't remember. How about that? I'll say 2.
Wow.
Over a year.
I don't remember when I went to level 25.
Sangre, Youngblood, how old are your girls? I didn't know you were a dad.
Actually, I don't think I knew either.
Yeah, I just figured he was some 20-year-old punk. Here he is, like, nope, I'm just a big kid.
I got kids and responsibilities.
Yeah.
Well, that's all that counts. That the girls were happy, so that's all good. You got kids. That's what Christmas is all about, the kids. And, and actually, it's funny. I was here on Christmas, and after I ate, and I'm sitting down and just in a food coma watching a little bit of TV, passing in and out, and I was watching Miracle on 34th Street at one point. And we all know Miracle on 34th Street. And I thought to myself, because I can't remember the age when I stopped believing in Santa Claus. You know, because the magic of Christmas, especially when you have kids, is them believing in Santa Claus.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's probably 6 to 8, but at the end of the day, you still don't care. You still love Christmas. It doesn't matter.
Yes, without question. And
Because your parents are dirty, rotten liars doesn't mean. So
You know,
no Santa, but I'm still getting gifts. Okay, I'm in.
that's funny.
12 and 13, young blood. You dog, you. Good for you.
Really, you're 39 and you're the instigator that you are at 39.
That's great.
Van
Yeah,
be
I think
20 years old.
I'm 36 and probably the maturity of a 15-year-old. He's 39 and probably the maturity of a 14-year-old. So it works out. It's fine.
And these damn maps. These maps are huge.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
That's why you got to take in a flaming ruin and a staff of poison, just because it's like, oh my gosh.
That's
The
yeah.
imps will get there eventually.
I should. I should be using cats still, but I only got 3 relic slots. Wait, Santa isn't real?
Yeah. Dude, I only have 3 relic slots too, but I'm doing a flaming ruin, staff of poison, and then a boost relic.
I don't even think I have the flaming rune, to be honest.
Get out of here. Yeah, you do.
Maybe. I don't know. That doesn't sound like a... Doesn't sound familiar.
It does fuse a lot away.
Oh, I do. Even if it's a 4-star. If it's a relic that I know I'm not going to use, what's it have on it? Does it have fireballs on it?
Yeah, 3 fireballs, yeah.
Yeah, I probably fused it if I had it. I don't use fireballs.
Dude, I don't use fireballs either, but like when I have like one of these situations where I mean, how often does it happen where even if you do have the 1.4, you're working with like a level 30, level 40. Well, I'm working with like a stupid level 33 Krothos.
Nice.
So, I mean, he's not going to do anything. So it's just like, all right, it needs 6 spells. Let's go.
But the issue is Jim's fireballs are level 9, so...
They are not level 9. Why you gotta lie on me like that, Talks?
Oh my god.
They're
Jim's like,
they're level 11.
No, come on, they've got to be like 18, 19 at least. Stop it.
Yeah, you better look on screen if you're watching.
Okay, I'm looking.
Spells are something I kind of let go and didn't keep up with. You know, my lightning, raise dead, rage.
No way. I thought you were joking.
Nah.
Wow.
Speaking of spells, let me
Oh my gosh.
let me
Maybe use
upgrade that.
190 million gold to get those going, eh, champ? God.
I don't use them. I never have. Just like, you know, lightning, meteor strike. The ones that I use the most, like lightning storm, raise dead, rage. My shield is going to 22. They're all, you know, a little higher. Lawrence Wicks, what's up, baby? IE. Oh,
Dude,
Lawrence Wicks.
I can kind of understand Fireball, but there's no excuse to have your lightning spell at 15.
I use lightning storm more than I do lightning spell.
Dude, like beating Rostam is a pinch with Trickster's Blades and then 5 lightning spell relics. No problem. But you acting like you're fucking mid-level. Oh my god, I can't even handle it right now.
Yeah, I don't have Trickster's Blade either.
I don't give a shit. You can still have, you just bring in shield spells and just take in, that's how you beat Rostam, dude, is all lightning spells.
Yeah.
How the hell do you beat Rostam anyway? What do you use?
Zabalva.
Do you really?
Yep.
Huh. You're a better man than me with less tools in his chest.
I'm going to start using Mahaha when I get him leveled.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
IE, that's right, Brother Lawrence. Glad you could check in, bud. Just we just been bullshitting. I've been doing a little raiding, putting some levels on Mahaha. You know, everybody's Most people are off today. It's a weekend. Nice Saturday, relaxful. As soon as I get done with the stream, I'm going to eat me some more prime rib. Made these wonderful, they were just, regular rolls you get from the bakery, but you pop them into the oven and you get them nice and golden brown and hot, and you slather butter on them. Yeah.
We're talking Pillsbury? What are you talking about?
No, not Pillsbury. Their Kroger brand is the local bakery or place that I go to around here.
Mm-hmm.
When I go Pillsbury, I usually do crescent rolls.
Ooh, yeah. Yep.
And
Hawaiian rolls, you like those?
Yeah, I do. I do like, especially, I like them on sliders, especially.
Yes, preach, bro. Yep.
They got that little bit of sweetness to them. It just sets the sandwich off.
Mm-hmm. Alex, what's your Maha at?
42.
Jeez, you guys are crushing it. Oh my gosh.
Did you get yours yet?
Well, I'm kind of a lazy pooch. Godin is not happy with me. I'm only at 2,400 souls, but yeah, so now I'm like, well, I'm going to put one of these little assault relics on there and start to get going with some 4-star XP potions.
Well,
So I'm at level 1.
Oh, nice.
But I'm going to get 2 because ERU is looking to finish second, and we're really close to getting first. You never know how Sunday night's going to shake out.
Well, I got really lucky. I mean, you can see on screen, I got 4 4-stars.
Event relics?
Yeah, I got 4 4-stars.
Did you do that on stream?
Huh?
Did you do that? Did you pull those on stream?
No, I actually, okay, I said 4. I didn't pull all those. I pulled 2 of the 4-stars, then the other 2 I got from a pack.
Oh.
But
okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, okay.
So I did pull 2 4-stars. So I had a total of 4 4-stars. Something like 8 or 9 3-stars.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, I mean, I got like 5 1-stars and that was it for this event. So once I started getting those, I finished the event pretty quick.
I bet. So did you do the $100 gem pack as well, or no?
No, I didn't.
Huh, just have a ton of gems saved up, huh? Because I did the $100 gem pack, and we have the same amount of gems right now. And I got 2 4-stars, a good amount of 3s. But I'm not even done, and you're just grinding with my aha.
Yeah, I just... What I normally do is I grind to the Titan, then the back end I grind to get levels on it and finish the event, but I had all those relics. I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to finish it, then I'll grind.
Did you finish Assault or no?
No, hell no.
Because you finish it, you get 7 of those 4-stars. I know Zalon had 5. How far did you get?
Like 35,000.
Oh my gosh, yeah, you didn't. Wow.
Yeah, I can't stand Assault. Assault is just boring and mind-numbing, but I get what you guys are saying. I mean, just like if I would have finished it, how many 4-star XP relics would I have had?
7.
Yeah. See, I should have finished it. I know better.
Dude, I hate it. Dude, bro, I hate it too. Don't get me wrong. But, like, it's the one time a month I can bust out my toe tech and just sit back and not worry about it. But it does bother me because I really like fast grinding, raiding, whatever you want to call it. And to have to spend that amount of time just to wait to everything to click down is just, it's not the most fun.
No.
Not the most fun. Don't tell Churro I said that.
Churro's probably in a meat tequila coma today.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't think he's not working. He's probably on vacation, or he's probably off for the holidays.
Yeah, he will be, because he does, his kind of a job, there's no way, because he does low-income housing to help people out, so I'm sure he has the weekend off.
Yeah.
Not like those people are going to be like, I really need a house this weekend.
What's Oscar doing?
He had the weirdest schedule. He got Christmas off, and then has to work today, and then he has tomorrow off. Oh, yeah. The girls are very excited for him to come visit because I told them that they couldn't get Oscar and Chauncey Christmas presents till Sunday when he's in town. So this morning I woke up to like, is Oscar here yet? No. No. You'll wait. Calm down.
Paula
My
said,
boyfriend, they're always asking about, like, I'm the one who should be concerned. Why do you guys, there's no love.
well, that's because they know you don't show concern, so somebody has to.
You're like, well, maybe he'll buy us McDonald's. That's all they care about.
Paula, well, I got 0 4-stars or 1 and 2 stars from me. Rubbish and that. I usually pull a bunch of 1 and 2 stars too, but I did. It's been trending that usually I'll usually pull 1 4-star. I don't know why per event, but I pulled 2 this event, but then I bought 1 in the pack, so I had another 2, so I got a total of 4 this event.
I think it's rare when you buy a $100 gem pack you don't see in the course of finishing event 1 or 2. And it's totally random. I've been doing $100 gem packs for major events for years, but there have been weekends where I have not seen a 4-star and very rare 3 stars. But yeah, it always balances itself out. So.
Yeah, I mean, there's been events, and Talks will tell you this, and I get so pissed that I don't even fucking finish it.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck this. I pulled 17 1-stars one event.
Jesus Christ, I can't even.
It's like, fuck this. I hate this game.
Oh yeah, I flipped my shit. Like on, what was the last one we did? Thor? Yeah, Thor. I didn't get a single 4-star. I was like, what the? I was so furious. Like I couldn't even. I could barely contain myself. Nobody wants to be grinding out with 2 and 1 stars the entire event.
What's the spanner for next to your name? That's just a run. She's a mod. That's why he's at. If you notice, his name is in blue like Lawrence Wicks is, with the wrench at the name at the end. They're mods from my chat.
Go on, give Paolo one as well.
Oh, I don't care.
Speaking of that, I'm about to flip my shit on Zalon. Motherfucking Pisces has a wrench and I don't. I noticed that the last chat, or the last stream, I'm like, all right, we're gonna have a conversation about this.
I didn't even notice.
Oh, dude, yeah. He's talking about like blocking house and shit. I'm like, are you serious? Motherfucker's a moderator? Oh hell no, Z Money. No.
Paulo, type something.
Oh, he's got the wrench now. So, Polo, you can moderate chat now, and if somebody's being inappropriate, you can delete a comment or put them in timeout, all that fun stuff. Oh, and you can drop links, too, for, Darth Shigong pops on, and everybody's like, oh, who's Darth Shigong? You can just drop the link to his YouTube channel.
So if Monty comes on and talks, you can put him in timeout for 30 seconds.
It's actually 300 seconds.
Oh, is it 300?
Yeah, it's not 30, it's 300. I put people in timeout in Zalon stream all the time.
That's great. I love when you do that shit. That's so funny.
Hell, I put his stepson in timeout. I didn't know it was his stepson.
Yeah, because you just do it. So all of a sudden, Zalon will be live streaming, just chirping along, talking with Chance or whoever the hell. And then he goes down to chat and he's like, whoa, why are Lawrence Wicks and 3 other people being blocked by Jim? Like, what are they saying? It's like fucking nothing. Jim's just having fun.
Yeah, most of the time that's true. All right, I'm out of all my portal stones. Damn it.
Oh, really? 22,000 gems? Maybe you should just. I think you're gonna be okay.
I'm gonna recharge my portal stones once, and then I'm gonna use these 30, and that's it.
You got 8 in your inventory you can use.
No, I'm not gonna use them. I save those for events.
Man, you're sounding like a grinder now. I feel like I don't know whose stream I'm on.
He ain't no grinder.
No.
Saving for events. Like, really? Mister, I just bought 2 packs? Okay.
So I'm gonna do these 30. I'm gonna finish these 30, and I'm gonna call it a day for the stream. No, I'm not a good. No, fuck that. I'm not a grinder. The only time I'm a grinder or will do stuff like that is if, you know, a VP push or like what Tox is talking to do a drop and roll. I think that stuff is fun. But just grinding for VP week after week, Fury, I swear to God, Fury's going to kick me in the nuts one of these weeks.
Why? Are you always low?
Yeah, I usually don't. Now, for example, 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, we went to a league and we was like 4th or 5th or whatever, and they're telling us to, you know, get up in promotion. And I looked at where number 1 was. I said, hell, we could take number 1. Why don't we just push for number 1? And that week I did 7 million VP. And we got number 1. So I push when it's necessary or when it's fun, but just doing VP grind every week, just fucking kicked me in the nuts.
Yeah, that's how I felt about it. I checked the leaderboard about like half an hour ago when I'm listening to you boys. And I was like, because I saw something in chat about Godan being like, we're close. And I'm like, what? And I saw the leaderboard. I'm like, oh, okay. Apparently we potentially give Dana a run for their money here on Sunday.
Yeah.
But yeah, why would I pull more relics, spend more money if it's like 400,000 away, you know?
Oh, Paulo, are you in war with Fury? Yeah, that's where I'm at right now, is in war. With Tox. You're in there, right, Tox?
Huh?
Said you're with Fury, right, in war?
No,
or Legends, I mean?
No, I'm at Vegas this week.
NTG Knights, I am.
Damn, wish I had more XP bottles. See, if I would have done assault, I would have had more XP bottles.
I'm really stingy with my 4-star XP bottles, too. I'll only use them on the right side of the Theaters of War stuff. I won't use it on the left side because it's like a lot less. Because if you use it on the right side, it's like 26,000. If you use it on the left side, it's like 13, 14.
Have you gotten a 4-star from the monuments yet?
No, I never have. Every time I keep looking.
Yeah, I haven't.
Sometimes I still get 2 3-stars and a 2-star, and I'm content with 3 3-stars. Don't get me wrong. What a beautiful thing every day.
Yeah, right.
But I mean, gosh, yeah, like once a month. I mean, yeah, even once a month. If I got a 4-star out of there, that'd be super baller.
Yeah, I haven't got one, and I'm like you. I get 3 3-stars. I'm like, cool. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm like you. I haven't got a 4-star either. Tox, how about you?
Yeah.
How about you, Tox? What's?
You get 4 stars out of the monuments when you do those every day, or no?
Yeah, I got 2 4-stars.
Did you?
Yeah, right.
Wow.
Fucking dev.
Yeah, seriously, man. Because basically, you get that one relic, all Titan token relic. But then if you're doing a couple more on top of that, that's a big deal.
Usually between the drops and the monuments, you usually got a ton of 3-stars saved up for fusing and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, gosh.
Look at this. Now I get that's bullshit stream luck. 2 2-stars and a 3-star.
Yikes.
That's bullshit.
What are we saving our DGs for now then? 7K, 5K?
No, I'm saving my DGs for a golden. I like to get Forseti's axes. Forseti's axes, Ascidian's arms. Sigrid's Grim. I mean, they're all good. And I only got 1 golden, I believe. Yeah, I got Asgardian. No, I got Bow of the Gods too. Oh, no, that's Norse. That's Norse.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah.
I got Asgardian Blade. That's only.
That's not golden.
Asgardian Blade? I thought that was golden.
No, that's Norse.
Is it?
No.
Okay, I have no golden, so
Yeah, dude, do that. Yeah, 2,000 gem discount. Pull some gold. I'm not doing Norse for a while because I just did another Norse and I got a second Trickster's Blades and I'm like, why did I do that? I only have like one or two golden relics. Like, why not go for the goldens? Oh, and stupid Tox. You're another reason who inspired me. Like, seeing your Godfrey's Poleaxe with triple armor on an Ian Gora, like, those numbers are crazy. Like, God, if I would have done a Norse for the stupid Tricksters, which, by the way, if you don't have one, it's amazing, but two is totally unnecessary. And I got, like, the Sigurd's Graham with triple armor for Ian Gora. Oh, man.
You got that, have you?
No, I do not. I do not have the Sigurd's Graham triple.
Did you see the stats I sent you last?
Oh, God, yeah. Like, everybody, if you don't know, we're talking over 500 armor on a Godfrey's. Or what's that called? Sigurd's Graham?
Yeah, and about 1.7 million health.
Yeah, stupid numbers. My Frigg would be 1.8, 1.7 million, but nowhere near the armor on the troops. I mean, those are stupid numbers. Oh, and by the way, my Frigg was like a prestige level 7, just to get to 1.8 million. You know, so those are stupid numbers.
Yeah, mine's prestige 1.
Yeah, enjoy.
Call bullshit. I'm 32 soul points away from finish. My portal stone is just finished at the moment. You gotta wait for them to reset. Yeah, if I'm 32 away from finish, I'm gemming. Just to get it done.
Oh, Godfrey's Poleaxe isn't bad, man. Just, like, all's golden. Like, don't be sad about Godfrey's Poleaxe.
No. They just needed some of those relics, and some of them still do. They need a Titan to be equipped to.
Mm-hmm.
So now that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to save to get to 5,000 and pull a golden, and we're going to be all good.
Where are you at, Jim?
1729.
No.
Yeah, I got a minute to go.
Tox, what are you at?
What, in the event?
No, DG's wise.
22.
Oh, you guys just did you both just recently pull something not too long ago, maybe a month or two ago?
I did a 2,000 pull like 2 weeks ago, because
Oh, you idiots!
Well, I wanted to see if I could get that the Dragon Slayer. That's the only one I
push your luck. You always push your luck with the low ones. He does.
So now I'm just going to save up and do a 5,000. But I wouldn't mind.
Goldens until those ambers come down a bit. You're not going to mind what though, you mean?
I wouldn't mind doing an amber, but there's only a couple that are good right now that.
I know. Yeah, you have a 1 in 3 chance. Like.
Yeah.
But the problem I got is I got 3 of the 6 of the gold, so I got 50-50 chance I'm going to put it cheap. And then I got 3 of the 6 of the Norse, so I'm going to put a dupe on that as well.
Well, see, I still think and I've written them several times about it, and they just basically ignore me. I think that when you spend, 2,000, 5,000, 7,000 divine gems on one of those pools, that whatever you get should come out of that pool. So when you go back to pull again, you cannot duplicate that item and get that item again.
Until you got the full set.
Yep, until you got the full set. Once you got the full set, then it resets and you go back in, and whatever you pull, and you're obviously going to get dupes. But to give us...
That'd be motivational as all get out, though. That'd be great.
Well, yeah, because it would motivate people to complete more events, which they would spend more money, which
Yep.
Dawn of Titans would benefit from that because we'd be going in and pulling more 5 stars because we know we can't get dupes.
100%. Oh yeah, easy math, right? Yep.
That's very easy math. And I've sent customer service several messages about it, and I basically get told to shut the fuck up. So.
Like, if you stop talking about it, we'll mention you on the blog.
That's not going to happen. They don't like me. I think that would be an easy fix, and more people will be doing more events, spending more money to get divine gems to make pools.
Yeah. Because I haven't got Bow of the Gods or Axes of War. And I know that if I pull a Norse, I'm going to get a dupe, so I'm not pulling that.
Well, you don't know that, but there's a good chance that you will.
Yeah, the fear, yeah.
So I think I'm going to save for an amber now because I got no ambers, so I know I'm going to get something I haven't got.
Polo, you got 5 shadow dancers. What the fuck?
Holy, whoa, that's not right. Whoa.
I got 7 divine touches. So.
Holy shit! What? Damn. I apologize to Polo and Tox about complaining about a second Trickster's Blade. I'm so sorry.
I fused 2 of them away. I still got 5 though, but
Holy
I might fuse some more away actually.
Right. Wow.
Polo said he's got 2 Bow of the Gods. You could have one, Tox. See, that's another thing that I've written into them about. If you're in the same alliance, you should be able to trade relics. I think. As long as you stay in that same alliance. In other words, I can't get one of the new embers off of Tox, then leave the alliance, because if I left the alliance, that amber would automatically go back into Tox's inventory and leave mine. If you're in the same alliance and fighting on the same team, you should be able to trade relics with each other. Tox, I got this one, you take this, and I'm going to take this, which would make our defenses better. Because there's some stuff Tox has that I don't, and there's some stuff that I got that Tox doesn't. So if you're able to trade stuff like that, I think that would be awesome.
Yeah, like I got 2 with Rabbit Heirloom, which you wanted bad for years.
Yep.
Wait, I thought I was cool for having 1. You got 2? Tox, you're just full of all sorts of surprises, aren't you?
I got mine out of
Conquest. Yeah, tell him it.
On the same Conquest.
Yeah. He got to like level 12 chance, and you know how you get those echoes or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
He pulled 1 and got a Rabbit's Heirloom, then he pulled a 2nd and got another Rabbit's Heirloom.
Wow. Yeah, I was trying to think of the Conquest where they offered 2 Rabbit Heirlooms, but okay, now that makes sense.
Well, the thing about it now is it used to be such a good relic for your defense. You don't even use them anymore.
Nope.
Well, I do look at Rabbit Heirloom when I'm struggling for melee, but yeah, not really.
Yeah, but most with the relics we got now, there's loads of melee in there.
Yeah.
All right, that's I just finished out my portal stones. Going to take a quick look at the event where everybody's at. We're on 125th. We'll have to drop some souls to make sure. I got 26,876. I'm not going for. I'm just grinding to get levels on. Is Aladdin with us?
He's in war.
Oh, okay. Where's Polo at? You're in with? Yeah, I won't look.
Where's war?
Probably in Legends.
Oh.
They're probably they're on another Legends server because we're.
No, I meant, are they? They're top 50, right?
Oh yeah, they're top 50. They was 26th last time I saw them. They've dropped a little. They're 30 right now. Haha, yeah, they cost me 2 phones as I got angry and chucked my phone at the wall twice. Lessons, don't drink and play this fucking game. Nice, Paulo. And Kabushin, I've started playing this game since 4 months. Only 4 months? Well, good job there, bud. I spent 0 on it, but right now I'm lying in my haha and 40,000 red gems too. You'll even at a 26,000 event, you'll spend some gems pulling. If you're pulling relics.
The more you play, the more you spend. Give it some time there, champ.
FL, what's going on? Rebel, lurking in the bushes. I want to pull, but I already have 2 swords and shields. How many other Norse do you have any other Norse besides those 2? Because I would say pull from the Norse if you want a Norse. When you got 2 sword and shield, what's the odds of you getting another?
Yeah, you say that now. Wait for the angry hate mail.
Yeah, right.
Because you know that
Jim said I wouldn't get a triple. Jim,
certain accounts are loaded to a certain type. So.
Oh, I don't know if that's true. That's a conspiracy theory.
Come on, I got 7 divine touches.
That's right up there with the grassy knoll.
And a Sigurd's Graham.
Yeah.
Oh, you're at 19,000. Polo. Are you going to finish Polo? I hope you do if you're at 19,000.
You better. About a day and a half left.
Those last relics are really good.
Yeah.
They're a must-have.
I mean, when you could get 80% corrupted troop damage, that's huge. What is? I forget what the other stuff is on them even. Scroll. I got a couple frost shields. Oh, I hear birds.
I just stepped outside. It sounds like all the birds came back.
Yeah, this heart here.
They're like, oh, it's 45 degrees. Here we go.
You get Titan crit, which you need anyway. Then you get to all I'm going to resist, but then you get 80% corrupted Imperials damage and armor.
Is that the grass or the heart?
That's the heart.
I don't know why they would have dropped it by 2%. What was the logic in that?
Yeah, dude. Well, because Tox, they got away with it for hummingbirds. So they're like, oh, these idiots are going to swallow 16%. Let's shove 18% down their throats and see what they say.
Right.
And then when they bitch about it, be like, well, the hummingbird's 16, so I don't know what your fucking problem is.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Polo says maybe, but I'm out of stones, gems, and tokens. If Chance throws me some cash, I'll finish.
Drop your PayPal link.
Oh, give us a shout. I'll drop you something.
All right, guys. Hey, Chance Talks is always a pleasure. I thank you for being here and joining me on Discord. I can always count on you guys. Other than I know I can't count on Zalon or Chef or any of those guys. I see how it is now.
Well, you guys always, all you YouTubers always say that. Like, dude, the pleasure is ours, man. Thanks for having us.
No, it always makes it better and more interesting when there's guests like you guys on here, and I really do appreciate you joining us. And everybody in chat, I appreciate you stopping in, just chilling out with me today, and just doing a little grinding and a little bullshit, and nice lazy day. So I do appreciate everybody in chat dropping by. I'll be dropping another live stream. I know I'll be doing another couple more since I'm on vacation, so just watch for the notifications, and hopefully you can join me some more. But until then, y'all have a good day, and if I don't see you, talk to you, have a wonderful New Year. Don't drink and drive.